What's up, everybody? It's a Friday feel-good edition of the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff. It's me, Ryan McGuffey. Not. I told you we'd be doing the show from somewhere. We're doing the show for you here on a Friday as we get set for the Bears and Vikings on Sunday. What a beautiful day. I mean, you want to talk about touching some grass, man. Today is the day to get out and make sure you enjoy the weather this weekend. As me and my guys, a big group of people, will be. Again, the vertical thing, guys. We're gonna have that figured out by Monday. It looks terrible right now. We will be at the Monon Bell game, the 131st Monon Bell game between the DePaul Tigers and the Wabash Cave Boys. Yeah, that's tomorrow. That'll be a blast. Kyle, what's up, man? Hope you all are having a great day. Have my recap shirt on with my band Air Jordan 1s on my feet. Love it. Let's go get some wins this weekend. Take that. Kind of weird that the Bulls and Blackhawks do not play until tomorrow. The Bulls don't play till Sunday. The Hawks don't play till tomorrow. Kind of weird that we have two teams not playing on Thursday and Friday in this town. There's Breck and so now, because of the way this handle works now, Breck Bear. There's Breck Bear. Happy Monon Friday to you, Breck Bear. Breck Bear's right in there. That's where he's at right now. I'm with the one and only Breck Bear, soon to be with Eucalyptus Dick. So anytime you want to show your face, Eucalyptus, we're ready for you, my friend. So Bears and Vikings predictions coming later in the program. Also bet of the day as well. And no aviators today, unfortunately, Pablo, because, yeah, well, I'm just telling you, don't ever bet on the Jets, period. 11-14-25, the GM meetings are over, still under the luxury tax. There's Godfather. Revenue keeps growing. No great players coming. So had a Cubs podcast that is live on the channel right now. Gordon Whitmire was at the GM meetings in Vegas, talked to Jed Hoyer. Jed did not give details on a budget. He wouldn't go public with that. They did talk about starting pitching. It does very much feel like the Chicago Cubs are in the market for it. I wouldn't call it elite, but top tier, top end starting pitcher. But it doesn't feel like they're going to be in the market for a top-end bat or play in the deep end of the pool. Nathan, Cubs almost have to go for a starting pitcher if they want to even be a shell of half the team they were this last year. Shota's gone for sure, in my eyes. Saw a rumor about Cubs adding Scherzer. That's fine, but Cubs adding Scherzer, that's a one-year deal. That's a 1 year for 10, and you're hoping to catch lightning in a bottle like the Toronto Blue Jays did. You can't just add Max Scherzer and expect to compete in the NL Central. They're going to compete in the NL Central by default because the division's not very good. The Pirates are the Pirates. I think the Reds are probably who they are. They're probably an 80 to 85 win team. The Cardinals are stuck in the mud, and the Brewers are the cream of the crop until further notice. But the Cubs are going to use that as an excuse that they can compete in a division and not have to spend nine-figure money. Kyle, Godfather, amen, my friend. We doubled down on the under the luxury tax mantra. Godfather, you've been so consistent on that for over a month now, or over a year now, and you might as well ride that into 2026, my friend. Still can't believe it's 60 in mid-November. Looking forward to the weekend with this amazing weather. We'll definitely touch some grass like Breck Bear would say. I'm wearing shorts right now. I mean, it's November 14th, and I'm wearing shorts, and I'm not making any excuses about it. I love it. Let's go. Usually this time of year, when me and the guys get together, trust me, we've had some horrific weather. It's so insane to see that Tucker stock is up, an estimated $400 million deal. Dealing with the elements. Maybe injuries did him in Chicago, but man, was his second half an absolute dumpster fire of a showing. Guys are getting paid for the back of their baseball card, Nathan. That guy has been as consistent of a hitter, other than last year, as any hitter in baseball. Top 10 in hitter war, and he's the premium bat on the market. It's just a fact. He's going to get north of $350 million for a long-term, I'd say 8+ years, over $350 million. That's a fact. And I actually, as a Cub fan, you would want the Cubs to play in the deep end of the pool, but I'd be okay passing on Kyle Tucker. Guff, did Jim Shorts finally give Caleb some credit, or is he still sour grapes? Can't argue with Jimmy's results, though. They speak for themselves. Jim Shorts, 19-11. That was released this morning on the channel. He is actually backing Caleb Williams. Now, I know he doesn't love him. And Caleb, he said, burned him last week, which is not true because Caleb Williams put the Bears on his back and took them all the way down the field to win the football game, although they did not cover. Pablo, what's up, my friend? Hope you had a great week. Wait, am I on the right video? Oh, boy, I know. This vertical thing, and look at how it's got me all scrunched down and everything.
He might be talking about there's 2 YouTube links created,
I know.
too, so I hid that.
Hi, Katie. No, I know, Katie. It's this new thing that StreamYard has with creating 2 different versions, one vertical video and one horizontal. We're going to fix that for next week. Tom Ricketts Ballpark is the most expensive to see a game. Parking, food, tickets, yet he cries broke. Wake up, fans. The guy is a turd. I would just say his motivation has changed since becoming an owner of the Chicago Cubs. He got what he wanted. He won the World Series. They changed the ballpark. They changed the neighborhood. And now he's running it like a business. And that sucks. That sucks for ownership to run it just like a business and not run it for the fans. Is there a prediction video this week? Regardless, looking forward to a Bears win this weekend. There will be a prediction video for members only, Pablo. I will release that later this weekend. Prediction time, Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings. If you get the closest to the pin, closest score prediction, you will win yourself a Chasing Greatness hoodie. Great to see you, my friend. Have you decided on which Blackhawks jersey you're getting yet, Pablo? The people have spoken, my friend. I think it's time to get yourself a new jersey. Slack, good to see you. I'm thinking Bedard and in white. The Chelios one I got is signed in red, and the white one seems right. Jerseys are running kind of high right now. Weird. Yeah. Jerseys are not cheap, man. It's a legit investment. So I think you got to go Connor Bedard. I do. I think you got to go Connor Bedard. Checking in from Flossmoor, landed down in Flossmoor. Flossmoor? Yes. They got all my money in Flossmoor, as Hawk would say. The great Homewood. Flossmoor. Hey, look at that. The real Phil Simms up there. Drake May looked good. He didn't look good. He looked great. Hard to deny right now he's the best quarterback in the 2024 draft class. I don't have a problem saying that. I think Caleb's right there. Drake May looks really good. And the New England Patriots are flipping 9-2. And they have virtually locked up a playoff spot. When you look at the rest of their schedule, they're 3-0 in the division, and the Jets are just hot garbage. You know who stinks, by the way? Justin Fields stinks. As a quarterback, if you watched that game last night, the amount of throws that were off or underthrown or behind, just terrible. What's up, Becky? Maybe Fields needs to go back to college football. No, that time has come. He's done. He is a good backup quarterback. He's great with his legs. He is not a good quarterback. He's not a good passer. He makes the wrong read. He's inaccurate, and he's just not a good football player. And there was a lot of people in this town pounding the pavement that the Bears had to keep Justin Fields and not draft a quarterback number 1. Hate to bring up a sore subject for Guff, but yes, Drake May is absolutely better than Caleb Williams. And if not for overall talent, at the very least for consistency. By the way, it's not a sore subject. Why can't both be good? Why do we have to just say it's Drake May or bust? I think Caleb Williams is just fine for the Chicago Bears. Drake May is a stud. It's a fact. But at the end of the day, tell me why I shouldn't like Caleb Williams. Jess, what's going on? Good to see you back. Good test for the Bears this week. Let's see if they're ready to take the North. This game on Sunday is so big to position the Bears for the playoff push going forward. It's just huge. To be 7-3 with a very tough schedule coming up, if there's any chance they can take the North, it has to start Sunday. In my opinion, the only path to winning the division, in my opinion, is sweeping the division the rest of the way and going 4-0. I don't see that. Eric, happy Friday to you, everyone. Bears need to take care of business on Sunday, find a way to win a damn football game. We could probably be in first place if the Lions lose on Sunday. Think about that. Lions at the Eagles, and there is a path for the Bears to be in first place all by themselves after Sunday. That is crazy to think about how far this team has come in 12 months. Absolutely crazy. We're going to get to bet of the day here soon. No dog of the day today, but I do want to let you know it's a cost. Hang on there for a second, Katie. Text REKAP 25 to 44321 to support Pause for Patrick's life-changing mission. Learn more at pauseforpatrick.org. Of course, you guys know it's a near and dear cause to my heart. We have partnered with Pause for Patrick as our charitable organization here on the REKAP. Any support you can give, Pause for Patrick, it helps adolescents dealing with mental health challenges. It's an unbelievable cause to give them support dogs and therapy dogs and PHPs in inpatient facilities that dogs could be there for kids. And if you want to send your dog photos to recapoffice@gmail.com, we can feature your dog here on the lunch hour each and every day, Monday through Friday. We do it at 12:30. And by the way, I should have mentioned, we all know, thank you. This fine program is brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the 11 Chicagoland locations near you. Order.hooters.com. Have it delivered straight to your office, straight to your door. You don't want to cook tonight? Don't. Slide by, pick it up, get a Big Daddy mug, and treat yourself to the lunch specials, the OG wings, the boneless wings, the burger, chicken tender strips, and the shrimp. And of course, that sangria, 22 ounce, $6 the rest of the month here at Hooters, originalhooters.com. All right, so here's my prediction for the Chicago Bears. Jess, the full screen video went private. Katie, what are we doing here? The full screen went private?
I didn't touch anything.
We'll finish this show off here. We'll cut it short today, later on. The full screen video went private. I love when Jess pays to let us know what the hell's going on. Bears at the Vikings on Sunday. Guff and the recap, folks. Godfather, Phil Sue. Happy Friday. Bears need to win this Sunday, plain and simple. All right, so the Bears are getting 3 this weekend, Sunday at noon. Here's my prediction. I think the Bears win the football game. I do. I think it'll be a dogfight like we're accustomed to seeing. This team plays close games, and I think we're going to see another one on Sunday. I got the Bears 23-21 winners on Sunday in Minnesota. 23-21 in Minnesota. That's my prediction. You can make your predictions here on the channel. We'll have the video up later, maybe later today or early tomorrow to make your predictions. Members only. A chance to get yourself Chasing Greatness hoodie. And Phil Simms already has 2. Someone's got to knock Phil Simms off the throne because it's getting ridiculous with the amount of hoodies that Phil Simms is making room for. It's worth it to help the lunch hour. Thanks, Jess. I don't know what's going on. I'm not running the show today. Katie's got it, and I don't know. I don't know why it would have been moved to private. I don't know why it would be moved to a private setting. Kurt's got 24-20 Bears. What else can we got? Katie, give me some more of these predictions. I see Kurt had 24-20. I got 23-21. Terry, I'm here for Guff Broadcasting through a slot in the I know, it's that vertical. Look at that. That looks terrible. That vertical video, we're getting that. I'm going to talk to StreamYard over the weekend. We are getting rid of this vertical video nonsense because it's absolutely ridiculous. Let's do bet of the day. Let me get bet of the day here, Katie. Let's do bet of the day. And I'll tell you what. Like I said, betting on the Giants, not betting on the Jets, just definitely not recommended. Let's get to the bet of the day. There it is. Let's lose the comment there for a second. It's the bet of the day. I have the glasses with me, but I'm not wearing them today because we lost. I had over Breece Hall 15.5 receiving yards because Justin Fields would be running for his life throughout the game. Guess what? 2 catches, 6 yards is not going to get it done for a bet of the day. We had over 15.5 receiving yards. And so today, there's a couple of college football games I like. That's not the one we want. I like Oregon tonight. They're playing Minnesota. This team still thinks that they are not being treated right. Ranked number 8 in the playoff. I'm going over their team total 34.5 tonight. I think they lay it on thick to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. I'm not going to lay the 25, but I am going to say that they score 5 or more touchdowns at minus 125. We had our first loss in November last night. I like Oregon over the team total 34.5. I also like Louisville tonight, laying the 2 against Clemson. And what's a must-have game for Louisville going forward if they have any shot in the ACC, because Miami is now all of a sudden back. Lip Ripper's got Bears 34, Vikings 21, and another high-scoring affair. and make your predictions here on the channel. We'll have the video out later today. I'm going Bears 23, Vikings 21. Nathan's got 21-17. You might not like it, but I'll tell you what, I understand why you could have the Vikings. They're a well-coached football team. 21-17, that would mean that Brian Flores' defense is flying around and doing some things. Christian's got Vikings 28-24. Unfortunately, Bears always going to bear. I don't like that because the Bears haven't been bearing the last couple of games. They've been into that, well, we've seen this before, and then what's happened? They've turned it around. So I think the Bears find a way to win a football game. Landon can only see the top of Kitty's head in the landscape. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this mess. Landon, we do not have the honor of seeing Katie unless it's full screen. When I saw her come on, it just knocked us both out. There we go. Bigger screen is back, baby. I don't understand what the hell happened. We're gonna wrap things up. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the weather here in Chicago. When isn't Brian Flores' defense flying around? Front seven are stellar. The pass coverage is cheeks, though. Yeah, look, they're dead. Here's the thing, Nathan. Last I checked, the Vikings are last place in the NFC North. So, yeah, flying around. They've gotten blown out in some games, too. And J.J. McCarthy right now, I think you take advantage of a guy who's still trying to get in rhythm with the offense. Oregon, Minnesota over 44 is what Lip has. Well, if I'm going over the 34.5 team total, Lip, that's a safe bet, maybe, my friend. Maybe we go both, put a little parlay together, and ride them both. I'm Guff. This is the Recap Lunch Hour. We do it every single day. It's brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the 11 Chicagoland locations near you. Order.hooters.com. So put your order in, have it delivered straight to your home, straight to your office. It's not too late to have lunch. Have a late lunch. Tell your boss you're going out and you're not coming back for the day. It's Friday and it's 60 degrees in November. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go DePaw Tigers. The DePaw Tigers try to go for their fourth consecutive Monon Bell tomorrow in Crawfordsville at Wabash. Have a great rest of your day. Getting my Hooters here. Have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. It's all brought to you by Hooters. OriginalHooters.com will be back on Monday from the studio for a non-vertical edition of this of the Recap Lunch Hour. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Take that.